guess? Yes. Okay, good. Lots of options here. Black bone charm, of course. Of course there wouldn't be, like, normal shit around here. Okay. Holy shit, what the fuck is that? I think it's a dead person. I hope. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I think... Aha! Discarded lenses.
These odd lenses might be linked to what Ashworth is working on.
So they might. Discarded lenses. A collection of discarded lenses bearing Kiran Jindosh's characteristic craftsmanship, etched with occult markings. Alright, so we're gonna steal the shit out of everything in this place. The original lenses Jindosh and I devised for the Ocularum were horribly flawed. Rather than focusing the energies of the void, the faulty lenses scattered them. My head was filled with noise, and the spiritual channel linking me to Delilah's magic was nearly extinguished. I will not cease my efforts until our coven controls the Sisters of the Oracular Order, but I know now that I proceed at grave risk. The old lenses could have been my ruin. They are stored in my workshop for now, but must be destroyed.
If I can sabotage Ashworth's communion device, she'll be powerless.
Excellent. It's a plan. What do we got here?
Wait. Something's on.
I meant nothing to my fine family, beyond an advantageous marriage and years of childbearing. They promised me to a man 3 times my age who wheezed on about our wedding night.
Ugh.
But a curious thing happened on the way to the altar, Delilah. From the first time I slipped out of the manor in the dead of night, there was no returning to my cage. Looking at the stars and drinking wine on a rooftop, I was free. Instead of seeing the overseers for marriage,
Aha!
I visited my father's banker.
God
and
damn it.
raced away from my old life toward Delilah. Those were the coven's glory days.
Does it count towards high chaos killing the pups? What? Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay, hold on a second. Oh god! Alright, well that didn't work very well. How did she... Did she hear me using the... Okay, we're not gonna touch anything, actually, until we've dealt with her. Because clearly these people are very, very aware of shit going on. They heard the elevator, they heard the... audiograph. Oh god, back here again. Alright. Okay, we gotta be quiet as fuck here. Where did she come from exactly?
It seems rather rude to die here.
Where is she? Yeah, okay, below me. So I just need to be really quiet. And we're gonna snag those lenses. Maybe we'll just snag the lenses and then just deal with this first and then come back here and look around. See if there's anything useful to be had. Maybe the key to that side area and all that. Because we need to go down there. Looks like someone comes up and hangs out here. That's nice. Alright, so we're gonna go like that. We're gonna wait for my mana to come back, and then scoot down there, maybe? Please, possibly? Excellent. Okay, so should be able to place...
This looks important. I wonder what it does.
How do I place the lenses? Install lenses. Lovely. Okay, now what? I don't know what to do. Do I pull this? Last time we pulled this, shit sort of went tits up, so... Aha. Cutscene! Haha! Target eliminated.
I'm ruined.
Oh no!
The things I could do. The touch of the void. Delilah. It was everything I had.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have been a dick, should you? And so yeah, evidently now everyone is unconscious, which will be nice.
Please, no.
Too late. Sorry, friend. Okay, so now we're gonna wander around and loot the shit out of this place. Since evidently we can. Perfect. Alright. Awesome. Nice meeting you, Brianna. I hope you choke. Whoops. Bollocks! Come on. Come on. There we go. And up there. No, not quite. Need to get on the other owl. It's a multi-owl process. Okay, there we go. And now we can jolt on up here. Not quite. There we go. Whee! Okay, so now we can look around pretty much at our leisure. I wish Jindosh's place had been like this. Genius inventor can barely recall his own name. Kieran Jindosh loses his smarts in a bold experiment gone wrong. You know him as the grand inventor, the genius of our time, but that was before his latest experiment went somehow wrong, leaving the man a blubbering shell of his former self. Scandalous but true. Servants are gleefully coming forward with stories of the once great inventor, now barely able to navigate from room to room. One woman claims that Jindosh is now unable to determine which way to turn a simple bolt. Everyone knows it's righty-tighty, she said. Another wondered openly whether Jindosh may have been using his pupil's ideas all along, faking his genius to gain reputation. Allegedly a cruel employer, sadistic in his dismissal of his staff's basic needs. There is one curious turn in the story. Those closest to the inventor claim that he is now gentle as a lamb. Well, that's good, at least. I still feel like an asshole, though. Okay, so are the pups gone? Fuck. Not what I wanted to do. It's okay, that was the wrong bolt anyway, so... Pups are gone? Sweet. No pups. No nothing. I like it. Black Bone Charm, which I probably don't want, but... Lucky Jam. I don't know what that does. Enemy pistols have a better chance of misfiring. Oh, it's not even a bad one. But I don't really need it, because we're not trying to, We're not trying to get in combat, anyway. Black Bone Charm notes. I've set out to craft a new bone charm, and I hope to have it blackened in keeping with those of greater power. It will complement the one I've carried since finding it within a mausoleum in Alba. Though it's rare to meet others touched by the void, summoners beware, for as long as I carry that bone charm, their rats and vermin will turn against them. And the new charm, if it works, will shield me from assassins. Okay, which is probably why I couldn't shoot her. I'm still working on my protective charm. I've taken the Tivian Grey bone recipe and altered it, using much more burdock root. The instructions were vague and the safeguards it offers are weak. Neither chamomile nor nasturtiums are added to the mix give me the right effect, though they perfume the air quite nicely. I feel well protected from unpleasant smells, but not much else. I finally got it. Hellbore, of course, fermented and reduced over a low flame. It's rare to achieve this effect where the bone charm turns darkest black. As I wanted, I'm warded against the first bullet or bolt from an assassin's weapon. The initial shot that would fell me will instead change to blood flies in an instant. Well, that's creepy. Withered ryegrass. Please, good. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna take all your shit. Not even gonna feel sorry about it. Alright. We read that already.
I meant nothing to my fine family, beyond an advantageous marriage and years of childbearing. They promised me to a man 3 times my age who wheezed on about our wedding night.
Ugh.
But a curious thing happened on the way to the altar, Delilah. From the first time I slipped out of the manor in the dead of night, there was no returning to my cage. Looking at the stars and drinking wine on a rooftop, I was free. Instead of seeing the overseers for marriage, I visited my father's banker and raced away from my old life toward Delilah. Those were the Coven's glory days.
Lots of useful money-related things here, which is cool. My effigies of the oracular sisters. It's been difficult to create effigies of the oracular sisters. They keep to themselves, rarely venturing outside. Impossible to get the hair and nail clippings I need. But I have an idea. If the sisters are linked even beyond death, then I can use the bones of their dead, dug from an abbey graveyard, to attune the oraculum to the minds of living sisters. It's done. Adolfina and several others brought back a wagon full of coffins. I'll start on new effigies at once. Still only faint voices, nothing near the connection required to give them dreams. I must adjust the lenses, refine the effigies, sleep with their skulls beneath my blankets for a few nights more. Perhaps integrate the scarves they use to cover their eyes. Delilah is anxious about my progress, and yet there's not much to tell. I was able to interrupt several oracular sisters in conversation, leaving them momentarily at a loss for words. I'm confident that soon enough I'll be able to make them say whatever I wish, then I'll have news from my Empress in Dunwall. At last, I held one of the sisters in a trance-like state for over an hour. Delilah was ecstatic. Soon we will control the oracular order. Was that... I guess that solved the thing about burn? Or maybe that was the earlier conversation. The astounding clockwork soldiers. Now we read that already. More whale oil. So much monies. I'm so happy about this. Alright, I think we've got everything in this room, more or less. We're supposed to search her office, so we'll go downstairs and do that in a moment. What is that, I wonder? Broken whalebone sword. What did that give me? I don't know what that was. Weird. Okay. Okay, let's go down and check out her office. Her Majesty Delilah Caldwin. Yeah, fuck you. Hey, painting. My fires burn within Brianna's marrow. Okay. I think they might have done the do, you guys. Okay. Pups are gone, right? Yes? Okay. Pups are gone. Everything's okay. Done. Ooh, that's a key, I think. Done straightening up. Mistress Brianna, like you asked, I stored your audiograph records in the archive down there in the basement, and I tidied up around the oraculum just as you asked. Some of the others were talking about the old lenses you took out of that oraculum device after the accident, saying they were going to bury them lenses forever at the bottom of the ocean. Well, that doesn't sound right to me, so I just stored them in the effigies workshop in case you find them some use. All my other chores are done, so I'll go prepare your lech thistle tea. I'm grateful for the second chance you've given me. I'm sure over time I'll feel Delilah's presence and learn the magic like my coven sisters. Please don't cast me out. I'll make you and Delilah proud, I promise.
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
Did I pick up that key? What did I get? Archive key. Okay. It said something about going in from the basement? Key to the archive in the basement of the room. Okay. We're gonna do a lot of exploring around here, I think, since there's evidently no enemies now, so, you know. Fuck it. Unfinished letter to Delilah. Delilah, when we can't talk, I write. There are things only you will understand. Daily I feel my connection to the void growing, and through me your power calls out to those who would join our coven. New faces, new voices. Our bond is stronger than it was at Brigmore, yet you feel so far away. If we were together, I could say more. It is as if I can see beyond the air into another time or place. You have parted a curtain I never knew was there. Oh, Delilah, strange and beautiful whispers are carried on the breeze. I am forever grateful of being your instrument. Okay. Slug splintering wedges. Cool. Bullets I don't need. What else we got here? Retrieve Brianna Ashworth's audiograph. Alright, so we need to go downstairs and deal with that. Oh, sweet. I can talk to Delilah? This feels like a bad idea somehow, but...
As if you could ever hide your face from me, Emily.
That's terrifying.
Little Black Sparrow, free from your cage at last.
Fuck you.
It's done. Brianna Ashworth is no longer a witch.
You villain! You don't even know what you've done. A great bloom wilts and fades from the world.
Delilah, I will take apart everything you've built until I have what's mine.
Oh, Brianna. I don't believe we will speak again. The thought of seeing you reduced to such a pale, sad thing. It's too much to bear. I hate you for this, child.
Yeah, well...
I'm not only going to restore things to the way they were, I'm going to make them better.
We gonna try. Certainly. Alright, so that was creepy.